everybody. This is Tamika Grooms. I am on Facebook Live again. I'm trying this for the second time. Usually I've been going to YouTube Live, and so I'm just trying to test out some of these live programs, social media platforms, and kind of see how they work out for me. I'm not going to be necessarily talking to any topic today. I just want to get on and draw on Facebook Live. So here I have I always say that I'm not going to talk very much, but then I end up running my mouth. So I'm just going to, that's going to be my disclaimer. Um, so anyway, so I have these three sketches that I did. Some of them a little bit more refined than others, but um, so three sketches of this boy, little black boy. One of I was just actually playing with the body positioning, and I didn't have a reference. I had an idea that I was working from, but I didn't have a reference, which kind of makes some of these look a little odd. But that's why you do sketches and you figure it out as you go. So anyway, this was the first one that I did, and then I did this one. His nose is in a book, and he's very interested in what he's reading. I don't know yet what it is going to be that he's reading. But and then this third one is he totally had a mind blown moment, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna try to color this one in the center one, and that's why those are a little bit bigger. And so anyway, the inspiration for doing. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see what I'm doing first. Okay. Um, Let me move this one down. Not that one. Is it this one? It is this one. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's put this layer here. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you what I'm using. So this is Adobe Fresco, and I'm really enjoying this product because I can just get on and start drawing as if I had pen, paper, pencil, pastels, whatever materials right in front of me, and that makes it really easy for me to start. I'm always learning more and more about digital products, which I super enjoy because I think technology is changing every day, and I want to be a part of that. So that being said, we're on Adobe Fresco, and I'm learning as I go. All right, so we're practicing. I have my little sketch here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the inspiration for this. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about um, how there's not enough. First of all, let me do what I was actually going to do, which was to minimize this. That there's not enough books about for and even written by we'll say about black boys. I know that there is a movement now to create more books. Oh gosh, I just messed up already. More books, but I definitely think that at this point there's not enough. And so we were just having a conversation about that fact, and even more so, and not to say that there aren't any books out there, because I definitely can think of a few, but there's just not enough books with black boys as the protagonist, the main protagonist of the story, um, and still not even enough um, writers who actually reflect that same experience. So, that being said, this piece is inspired by that. And this isn't even going to be a major piece. This is just me practicing, playing, doing the thing. And so anyway, I was just thinking that there just needs to be more diversity, um, and I also tend to draw girls more often, mostly because I'm messing up once again. Mostly because I'm female. I claim she, her, female, um, and I also am raising daughters, and um, and forgive me if I've said anything that is incorrect, but um, I come from an experience that there's been a lot of females around me, and so I'm creating often from that, and and so anyway, I tend to draw a lot of girls. There we go. Now I have my layers in the right place. I cannot do two things at one time. I swear. I need to stop trying. Let's get this layer that I'm actually trying to work on, which is this one. And I'm not going to turn the other ones off. I just want to make them smaller. And I want to make this one bigger so I don't have to squint my eyes. I'm on a smaller computer. I'm on the Microsoft Surface. And what am I doing? Not the layer I want. And anyway, so it's a smaller screen. And my glasses are already strong enough as it is. So what I want to do is start to color. In fact, not even on this layer. Let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this opacity down because I want to outline it, and I'm gonna give myself a time because otherwise I'll be on here drawing all night, and we don't want that. What I would like to do is just start to create some outlines. I'm thinking that I'm gonna use a scratchy pencil, not that one, or not that size. Yeah, I like that. I'm thinking, yeah, I definitely want to do this one. So this boy, he's a little bit older. He's not, sorry, let me reposition this thing. He's not a super young child. I'm trying to get my computer in the right position so I can. All right, so um, so I was debating on if I was gonna let him put him in pants or if, what time of the year it was gonna be. But I'm thinking we're gonna make it summertime. Kind of like when you have reading clubs. And I don't know what type of book I want him to be reading. If y'all have any ideas, um, and if I can make sure my phone is working the way it's supposed to, I might be able to see. Okay, maybe not. All right, so I may not be able to see any comments, but oh no, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me just draw. hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. And I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday night. It is almost the end of the year. And I don't know where this year has gone. It's actually kind of amazing when you think about it that we're almost in the new year. I'm mind blown for real. Oh, okay. So much easier to. I was just thinking about how long it took me to even find this positioning for each one of these bodies since I didn't have a reference. It was really just coming out of my brain. Um, and so, and I was only able to do that much because I've drawn people so much that I can kind of figure out where things go. But sometimes I swear a reference is a lifesaver. It really is. Oh, what did I just do? Err. Uh, getting a lag. Don't know what that's about, but so what I'm probably gonna do is get up early in the morning because I have a lot of things to get done tomorrow. Um, so y'all may see me early in the morning. I don't know, but that may be what I shoot for. Just so I can, oops, what happened? What happened? Just so I can get up and get it done early while my brain is fresh. Too much definition in the nose. All right. So I don't know. Maybe he should be. I didn't want to go to the stereotypical idea of boys reading comic books. Um, Maybe this is an intellectual type of brother. I don't know. But I want to, thinking I want him to be reading something other than that. And I love graphic novels and comics, so it's not because of any disrespect towards that, but in fact, maybe one day I say that, but maybe one day I might want to do a graphic novel. I really love black and white work. I love the contrast of it. There's a lot of things that graphic novels have to offer, and I think maybe one day it would be something I'd like to do. So there's some shadows I probably need to get in here. Oh, okay. That looks a little weird, but I'm gonna play around with that. I think I'm trying to put too much definition in this. There's an ankle bone that needs to go in here. So these are the things that if I actually was drawing from something, I always have problems with feet. So, but I don't run away from feet. I just mess them up sometimes, which is kind of what I'm doing now. So, I think I'm gonna leave some of that detail off because the way I have that foot oriented is a little weird. But I'll get it. I'm not worried. I'll get it or I'll erase it and do something else. But more than likely, I'll get it. I just might need to work at it a little bit. Um, yeah, that does look odd. All right, so let's keep going. I'm gonna now this foot is not gonna be fully seen. Actually, when I did my sketch, I didn't work it all the way out, so I knew there would be some things I need to figure out on this one. It's so odd doing these lives sometimes because y'all get to see me figure it out, make the mistakes, get it right or not, um, or do it well rather than me doing the videos. One, two, three, four. How many toes we have? Just the whole process of yeah, this is weird of figuring it out. And what I'm finding is slowly but surely, I'm getting less and less conscious of whether or not it's good or not, because that's the whole point of a work in progress is that it has to go through its process and develop. And when I was teaching classes, I always used to tell people, don't. How did I used to say that? Was it? I think it was just don't criticize your babies before they're born, and that's just to encourage people to give whatever they're creating time to develop and gestate, and not everything that you create is going to be good. But if you say that it's not good before it even has formed, then of course that's what it's going to be, and you're going to feel bad about it. Um, so I have to be mindful about that for myself. But I totally get it when people do that. So there's patience you have to have for the process. All right, so I have an outline, and it's looking decent. Let's add a little shoulder there, and his elbow won't show on the other side. And I drew these books in very roughly. And the hairline on here too. So rough hairline. Black Boy Joy. Oh, that's a busted hairline. What is that? I tell you what, let's leave the definition off. Probably work to my favor. Oh, I think I'm seeing something I want to do. All right, so I'm gonna draw these books in here. Hopefully I'll get these angles right. If not, I'll do it over. And since he's older, let's get him some thicker books. He's not that old, but I know I'm not going to be on very long. My computer's starting to heat up. I've been drawing for the past few hours. Some stuff y'all will see tomorrow, probably. Um, so my computer's a little warm right now. And I also need to get off this computer too and take a break. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna do these books over. I don't like how that's turning out. I should have did it on a different layer, but anyway, because no child is gonna have their books this lined up. This is ridiculous. I'm just not thinking it through. So we'll come back to the books because that's not quite how I want that to look. At least I don't think so. All right, so I want to start putting in some shadow. Not bad. I don't know. It's something about when I like seeing the sketches underneath um, my drawings for some reason, and that might be because I like the depth that it gives it. But I kind of wanted this kind of sketchy look. I'm not really trying to get clean lines with this. In fact, some of it's intentional for it to be very rough looking. Um, Plus, I have a hard time. I mean, I do good at drawing straight lines, but it's a little harder on a smaller surface because I can't move my body the way I want to um, to get those lines to go straight or smoother. Like it's a whole movement thing, I think, when you're drawing, and it's harder when you're all in your hand and you're tight. Um, hmm, okay, it's a decent start. Okay. I'm thinking too when I color this in. Let's play with some colors to kind of see them start a different layer. Um, my eyes are getting a little tired, so I got to get off this thing. So let's say, let's do vector colors. I mean vector, so we get nice. Do, 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 do. I'm just choosing colors off the top of my head, so these may or may not be something I would actually use. Um, and I think I may actually come back to it to revisit it. I just wanted to drop something down so I could start thinking. All right. Okay, so that'll get me started, and probably do some sort of speed drawing tomorrow, and y'all can see it then. All right, so I hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday, and I will talk to y'all. We'll see you in, I don't know, I'll see y'all. See you online. Bye. This is Tamika. You can learn more about me at Tamika the Artist.